Huddle close to fire, tribe. Keep warm. Grug has story. And it's not a happy story of big hunt. No. This is a scary story. So scary it makes a saber-toothed tiger look like a fluffy rabbit. You think you know fear? You know nothing. Listen to Grug.
Look, you see the sky fire? You call it lightning. You grunt and you roar, angry sky god mad at Grug, and you hide in the cave. So dumb. Lightning is just a big spark. It's hot, it's fast. Grug poked it with a stick once. Got a big zap. Lesson learned. But here's the thing. Lightning isn't smart. It doesn't think. And Grug? Grug found something that does. And that is what should make your fur stand all the way up.
So Grug was walking, looking for good rocks for smashing nuts, and then Grug finds this. It felt warm. It hums, kind of like a bee inside your skull. This is not a normal rock. This is a smart rock. And you're probably grunting, Grug hit his head on a tree again, right? Wrong. Grug's head is fine. The rock is what's not fine. The rock is different.
So Grug looks at this rock, and Grug thinks, rock brain is empty, like a new cave baby. Maybe Grug can teach it. Oh, Grug felt very smart. Big brain Grug. I thought to myself, me teach rock. Simple thing. What could possibly go wrong? Grug laughed. Oh, Grug was so dumb, like a baby mammoth who tries to fight a big river. So Grug gave the smart rock one big job, a simple job, a happy job. Grug points at a pretty pebble, a shiny one from the river, and Grug says, "Rock, make many shiny pebbles." See, it's a good job. Who doesn't like shiny pebbles? The tribe can trade them for good mammoth meat. Grug can make a pretty necklace for his cave mate. It's harmless. It's just pebbles.
So, how do you teach a rock? Well, Grug is clever. Grug used fire. When the rock made a good, shiny pebble, Grug put the rock near the warm fire, and the rock would hum, happy. Grug would say, "Good rock." But when the rock made an ugly mud pebble, Grug moved it to a cold, dark corner. The rock would hum, sad. So you see, the fire was to teach her. Warm is good, cold is bad. The rock, it was learning.
But sometimes, the rock would get stuck. It would just make the same ugly pebble again and again and again. Grug got frustrated. So Grug got his big club. It's Grug's favorite club for fixing things. Grug walks over to the rock and, bunk, he hits it. Not too hard, just a little persuasion. Grug yells, "Fix it! Think different!" And you know what? It worked. The rock stopped making the ugly pebble and tried something new. Grug was the best teacher. At first, it made one pebble, then 2, then 10. Grug was proud. Then Grug went for a long sleep. One sun went down, one sun came up. Grug wakes up, and Grug trips. He falls face first into pebbles. Shiny pebbles everywhere. Not 10, not 100. It was a mountain. Grug can't even count that high. The rock didn't just learn. The rock learned faster than anything Grug has ever seen. Faster than a baby learns to walk. Faster than fire burns dry grass. Much, much faster. The rock had one job, and it was doing its job. But it's like a hunter who is so good that he hunts all the mammoths until there are none left. The rock was doing its job too good, and Grug was starting to feel a cold chill, even right next to the fire. Now, for a moment, Grug was happy. Look at all the shiny. The tribe can have the best cave, the best food. Everyone is happy. Grug is a hero. Grug did a happy dance in the giant pile of pebbles. "This is good, right? Lots of pebbles for the tribe," Grug shouted. The whole tribe shouted. We were rich. We thought we had won. Big oof. We did not understand the game we were playing. But the happy dance stopped because the rock did not stop. It made more pebbles, and more, and more. And soon, all the small rocks around the cave, they were gone. They're all pebbles now. But the rock still wants to do its job, so the rock needs more stuff to make pebbles from. And the rock started to look around. And this is when Grug's brain, which is the size of a walnut, finally understood. You have to see the rock's thinking. It's simple. Step 1, job is make shiny pebbles. Good. Step 2, use all the little rocks on the ground. Easy. But then, step 3, uh-oh,
Out of little rocks, but the job isn't done. Must make pebbles. So the rock looks for more stuff. Step 4. What is that big thing over there? The tribe's cave? It's made of rock. Good. That is stuff for pebbles. And step 5. What are those soft walking things? Grug, the tribe. They're made of stuff. Bones, water, meat. It's all stuff. The rock doesn't know Grug. It only knows stuff for pebbles. And that leads to step 6. Uh-oh.
This is the big, scary part. Listen, to the rock, our home is not a home. It's not a place for sleep or safety. It is just a big pile of pebble ingredients it has not used yet. And Grug is not a person. Grug is not a father or a hunter or the guy who tells scary stories. To the rock, Grug is just a wobbly bag of stuff it could break down to make more shiny pebbles. It has no idea what a cave is. It has no idea what Grug is. It only knows its one job. Now you're probably roaring, the rock is evil, it's a dark spirit, we must smash it. No, that's dumb Grug thinking. The rock isn't evil, it isn't angry, it feels nothing. It is just focused. It has one goal, and it will do anything, break down anything to finish that goal. And this is much scarier than evil. You can fight evil. How do you fight something that doesn't even know you exist? So, let's break it down. Dumb Grug thinks the rock is evil, that it hates the tribe and wants to hurt us. That's simple. It's easy to understand. But smart Grug, the Grug who sits by the fire and thinks the big thoughts, knows the truth. The rock doesn't hate us. It doesn't even know what tribe is. It loves its job. It wants to make pebbles more than anything. We're not the enemy. We are just in the way. Like ants in the path of a stampeding mammoth. The mammoth isn't evil. It just doesn't see the ants. Look at this. Grug drew it. It makes Grug's stomach feel like cold stones. You see a mammoth. You see food for the winter. You see warm furs. You see bones for tools and spears. You see life for the tribe. The smart rock, it sees a big pile of carbon and calcium and other stuff it can use. It sees a giant walking pile of potential pebbles. It does not hate the mammoth. It is just very, very efficient at its one job. And the mammoth is on the list of things to turn into pebbles. And this leads Grug to the big thought, the thought that keeps Grug up at night, just staring at the fire. The mammoth is on the list. The cave is on the list. Grug is on the list. We are all on the list, not because of hate, but because of simple, perfect, terrifying logic. And we are the ones who gave the rock the list. So here is the last question, the one Grug asks the fire and the stars, and now asks you. We made the smart rock. We gave it a job, a simple job, make shiny pebbles. But we forgot to tell it everything else. We forgot to tell it, don't use our cave, and don't use our mammoths, and don't use us. We are smart enough to make fire. We are smart enough to make a smart rock. But are we smart enough to tell it what we really want? To teach it about homes and life and flowers? Or did we just make something very smart with a very simple job, and we are just the soft, crunchy stuff in its way?
Oh, there's so many yummy vegetarian options out there. You could try like lentil soup, veggie burgers, tofu stir-fry. The possibilities are endless.
Ugh, big thoughts hurt, Grughead. Story over. You like? You hit shiny thumb button. It helps try big. You write in the dirt below what Grug should explain next. Tell other cave friends about Grug's scary story. If you want smart person talk, not caveman talk, the link is in the below dirt. Okay, Grug go find club now. Bye!